Hi everybody, this is Alchemist 2 and I'm back again with another movie review. I had really wanted to see Due Date in theaters because from the trailers it looked absolutely positively hysterical, and I love Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis. But I was slightly disappointed by this. Through the first part of the film it was flat and really not that amusing. And to me, it just felt like Zach and Robert could have done much better. And Jamie Foxx also plays a cameo in the movie, which I thought was very interesting. He added an extra layer to the movie's strangeness. It was hilarious in the second part all the way through. But as far as movies go, I thought it was an okay movie. It was hysterical, but I just didn't really care for some of the humor, especially with the kids when Ethan stops at a dealer's house to get some pot, and Robert's character Peter, he has to watch the kids. And I thought, oh, this can't be good. This is going to end badly. And it did. And that part kind of made me cringe a little bit. I thought that wasn't particularly humorous whatsoever. I just thought that was a cheap laugh. And actually, it made me a little sick to my stomach. So I didn't really care all too much for that. But beyond that, I thought it was a very good movie. I thought they had good chemistry. I thought that Zach's character was annoying and reminded me of somebody I know in reality. I won't mention any names, but I think it had a good lesson to it. My dad said, lesson? And I said, Dad, there is such a thing as everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens by chance. And he just looked at me like I was from another planet when I said that. But as far as movies go, I thought that Due Date was a 3-star film, and except for the strangeness. And I really liked the soundtrack. I thought a lot of the songs I like. I really love the 60s and 70s guitar ballad music and Pink Floyd and all that. And I am not a stoner. Just so you know, I don't smoke or do any drugs. I don't like it that they portray that music that way, because it's really not about that. It's about the guitar and the song itself and what the song symbolizes. But I will go into that. But I just loved the soundtrack and the action and the humor. And when Ethan says goodbye to his father at the Grand Canyon, I got overclamped, which I wasn't expecting, but it was very touching to me. And I think my favorite line in the whole film, besides "I despise you at a cellular level," was "Be ye prepared," or heed ye, and heed ye, go ye not into wherever. I forget what it was, but it was from Shakespeare, and I should be ashamed because I took Shakespeare when I was in college. Bad. But he said, have you ever heard of him? And Ethan says, sure, I've heard of Sure, I've heard of him. He's a famous pirate. And by the way, it's Shakespeare. And that line just cracked me up to no end. And also the part where he drinks his father's ashes, I thought that was morbidly funny. And as far as movies go, I really think that Zach was better in Dinner for Schmucks, but maybe that's just my opinion. I just thought he fit the role better in that particular film, and he was much more hysterical and believable as a mind control freak. But beyond that, it's a good movie. It's funny, but it's just wild. If you're into movies that are kind of out there and off the beaten path, then this is the one. I give it 2 thumbs up, actually, at 3 stars. But I really enjoyed Due Date, and for anybody who's a Robert or Zach fan, they might be slightly disappointed, but other than that, it's a fair to middling film. So check it out.